to today's story. It's lesson number 24 from the book Something You Forgot Along the Way. And it's on page 63. Parents are mirrored in their children. Jacques was an honest man living in the backwoods of France. He was so poor that he was unable to repay the money he owed his neighbor. Out of necessity, he asked his neighbor to accept as payment a half-dozen chickens he had raised. The following day, after Jacques and his wife left home to work in the fields, the hens returned to their old nests and each laid an egg. 7-year-old Philip, the couple's son, saw this and excitedly started to put the eggs in a basket so his mother could cook them later. Then it hit him. Since the hens did not belong to his family anymore, the eggs, too, must belong to the neighbor instead. Straight away, the little boy took the eggs next door. Impressed, the neighbor asked, "Did your father or mother send you here, Philip?" "No, they're out working in the fields," replied the lad. "But I'm sure they tell me to bring you the eggs as soon as they got home." Moved by such integrity, the neighbor gave Philip 2 hens as a reward. The boy grew up to become a great statesman. Honest actions bring success. In a certain city, children 6 and under could ride the local train for free. One day, a young mother came on board with her small daughter, aged about 7. A passenger seated across the way said, "Oh, what a sweet little girl. How old are you, dear?" The child turned to her mother and said, "Mommy, which one should I tell her how old I am at home or how old I am when we take the train?" The mother turned crimson. By teaching her child to lie about her age to save a paltry train fare, she was inflicting damage on an innocent soul. It is senseless for a mother crab to tell her babies to walk forward when she herself walks sideways. Unless the needle sews straight, the thread will wind up crooked. Children's behavior reflects the image of their parents, for good or for ill. However poverty-stricken parents may be, they must rise above their hardships and live with honesty and courage. They must do so for their own sake and for the sake of their precious children. Okay, very good. So this is today's story about how parents are mirrored in their children, and also the importance of having honesty. So, when you're sewing something, wherever the needle goes, the thread will follow. So if the needle sews in a kind of winding way, a zigzag, then the thread will wind up like zigzag too. It just follows it. So it's kind of ridiculous for parents to do bad things, but expect their children to do good things. That just goes against the law of cause and effect, because children learn by absorbing whatever is in their surrounding. And so the problem is when many parents who are in poverty or difficult, challenging conditions, what's important for them is to rise above their hardships and live with honesty and courage. But this is only if they know that by planting bad seeds, they're gonna inflict damage on themselves and on their own children, their precious children. So basically, it's all because of ignorance of the law of cause and effect. And unless we convey the law of cause and effect or karma more and more widely, many people don't know, so they just do bad deeds without understanding the consequences. Yeah. So honest actions always bring success. Good job, everyone, for being here, dedicating this time to our mental health and spiritual growth. Today is Wednesday, so we're going to have the Karma Lab at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So have a beautiful Wednesday. And one more thing is we are recording, as you see on the Skype here on the top, it says recording. So yeah, we are planning to put this on a YouTube channel. If you have any concerns, feel free to reach out to me or to Yuichi. Okay, have a beautiful Wednesday. Bye-bye.